today's video, I'm going to be giving you 5 tips that I feel you need to have in order to be able to improve as a magician. Now, some of these tips have to do with performing in front of people, and other tips have to do with practicing each technique until you get it down. In any case, I hope beginners can find 1 or 2 tips that they can take with them and implement into their practice session, as well as advanced magicians too. Without further ado, let's get into my 5 tips for being a better magician. So, kicking things off, my first tip is to practice slowly. It is very important to get each move that you're working on down right before you speed it up again. And I have 2 clips to show. One is slowed down and one is sped up. So I hope in those 2 examples you could see the benefit of slowing the move down first, focusing on how the cards are moving, and then speeding it up. And if you notice your bad habits creeping in, slow it right back down and then ramp up from there. My second tip kind of falls in line with the last one, and that is to really practice regularly so that you can become a better magician faster. Even if the moves seem stressful, they will really pay off in the long run. And practice is an additive, so it builds up over time. So the more you practice, the better you will become. My third tip is to really study from people who have done your craft well. And this doesn't just apply to card magic. It can apply to things like music and sports. Because if you learn from people who really understand their craft, you can take parts and pieces from what you like from what they do and apply it to your own craft. A few people that I'd recommend checking out are E.S. Andrews for sure, Jason LaDanny, and definitely Darwin Ortiz. Those are some of the top magicians, in my opinion, who have really done a great job at doing card magic really, really well, presentation-wise, personality-wise, and you can really learn a lot from those 3 card magicians. My 4th tip is to really be creative. One of the tricks that I created is a basic transposition effect, but it gets wild reactions. And I just started from what I knew. So if you can start with what you know and mesh those pieces together to create a little effect, that is something that you should definitely be proud of and take pride in. The final tip is to have fun in your craft and really have fun with how you're doing and how fun it is, because when you have fun, you're more likely to practice and improve at a much faster rate. And trust me, there are times when I've fallen off too and not felt motivated to practice, especially when I mess up with cards or can't shuffle and just really sloppy. And those times are hard, but you always have to focus on the end goal of where you want to be so that you can work to get there. Hi, my name is Seville, and I go by the Card Handler on YouTube. And today, I'm going to... You know, guys, people ask if I mess up, and I do. I really do. I always mess up the words. Fun. Well, this is a little bit of an intermission with our guest, Nico, who is my dog. So, let's just enjoy her show for a little while. It's amazing, isn't it? I really should get tickets to come back to her show. It's really amazing, something else.